their neck, applying pressure to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. No strings attached. I keep my foot up on their neck, applying pressure to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Sports Show. I'm Jabbar Harris. I'm the host and the proprietor. And on this week's episode, I'm going to do NBA recap. You know how we do. We're going to recap these NBA games. The next episode, we're going to recap the NFL games. So just be mindful. We're going to address that the next show. But this show, we're going to be heavy on the NBA. Dive into a little bit in the college world. Get a couple of little sports news, etc. But ain't no time to waste. You already know my Lakers. We winning. We doing our thing. We shout out to State to State, City to City, Polo down over there tuning in. Appreciate that. But my Lakers, 3 in a row. We gonna get to it. Yeah, definitely needed it. Also, before we get started, Fresh Sports Show will definitely be representing out there for the YMCA York Turkey Trot. So, Jabbar Harris, Fresh Sports Show. I will be out there representing for the Fresh Sports Show for the YMCA York Turkey Trot 5K this Thursday, Thanksgiving. So, can't wait. It's gonna be great. Lakers win 3 straight. AD being dominant out there, doing Shaq-like things, and doing what I've been asking for him to do, being a level of consistency, being a model of consistency, and we winning. We gonna go as far as AD go. I will address the other game later, but obviously I gotta address the game that just took place recently. Lakers 123-92 blowout win over Spurs, doing what we do. AD just dominant performance. It was never close. Johnson for the Spurs and Scollin both had 12 points. Vassell 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. AD trade dominance from start to finish. Like I said, it wasn't even close. 30 points, 18 rebounds. 1 block, 3 steals, and average on the season. AD average on the season. His numbers says he's doing his thing. I appreciate his average. His numbers on the season so far: 26 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 steal on the season. I'm good with that. Like I said, I would like it to be hovering around 29, 30, 12 boards on a nightly basis. We could do that. You can get the 14, 15, 18 dominant, but 12 boards consistently night in and night out. I need that. Give me 4 more points on a nightly basis. 30 and 12 for the nightly basis. AD now we on to something. So I need that number to increase by 4 points throughout the season for Anthony Davis. Now my man Russell Westbrook, 10 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, 22 minutes off the bench. Left game early with apparent thumb injury. X-rays came back negative, so he'd be good. He ain't missing a beat. So they just want to congratulate my Lakers. Because when my Lakers win, I'm going to throw my gear on. I got to. It's only right. And bettings, I want to move on to a quick notes on these betting sites. Urging people to have caution after several counts been, access to withdrawn funds from 2 different major sports betting online operations. So everybody, we big into the sports betting, sports world. You know how it's going down like that. Mobile online betting, things of that nature is, just gotta go to the casinos no more. So people's getting their accounts hacked, so on and so forth. So just be cautious with your passwords and logging in certain sites and try to use the app for much as possible instead of doing things online or using the certain sites online. Try to download the app. It's more safer that way. That's what they're saying. UFC, moving to the UFC fighter Cain Vasquez pleads not guilty Monday to felony attempt murder charges and felony attempted murder and weapon charges. Excuse me. In a case involving a man who allegedly sexually abused a child of Vasquez. So that's a whole. They go into the court process and deal with that, but you can understand why somebody will react that way. So if these things are alleged to be true, what causes this situation? Vasquez ran down on him with his truck, ran his truck into the guy, and let him have it with the shots. It's wild. Pray for the best the things to work out properly for everybody involved. Obviously, somebody's wrong in the situation, and whoever's wrong in the situation, obviously doesn't get punished accordingly. But just prayers and extra strength for them and their family, both sides, because that's a lot for anybody to be going through. I want to, shout out to us, U.S. men's soccer. We're not doing too good so far. We've been denied the first World Cup win since 2014 as Gareth Bale converts a penalty kick in 82nd minute for a 1-on-1 draw. Also, I wanted to give a little quick shout out to the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia. I'm tuning in on this game. I'm doing this show while the Philadelphia and Brooklyn Nets games on my television right now. Brooklyn Nets down 82-88 to Philadelphia. Ben Simmons' first game back in Philadelphia actually playing. Fans is booing. Ain't nothing crazy too much. Him and another player going back and forth a little bit. Ain't nothing we ain't see here. Every day's okay. Ain't nothing. But they're down. No Joel Embiid, no Maxey, no James Harden. I don't know what's going on with them, but people's getting hurt over there. Tobias Harris twisted an ankle not too long ago. So they got to get it together with their health wise over there. I say with the Philadelphia Sixers. And halftime, the Kings 64-59 over the Grizzlies. Pistons 14-12 over the Nuggets early on in the first quarter. My Lakers coming up against the Suns. That's what's going on currently right now. And transition to the XFL. Did their first draft for the teams. So just wanted to get a shout out there to The Rock with the XFL and everything he's doing with this. So be on the lookout for them to start the season off 2023 after the NFL season is over. Just want to go to some other notes. We're going to be running through some notes before we do the recap of the NBA games throughout what took place from last Wednesday to Monday night. Ex-NC State football player Joseph Bobley arrested and charged with stalking head coach David Darren. So that's what he got to deal with for stalking the head coach. They got some issues that's going on between them two. So yeah, I tell these kids, man, people just gotta be better. We just gotta be better. Get some mentorship. Get some wisdom, lean on people, get a support system. It takes a village, man. It takes a village to raise people out here. It really do. Get some brighter news on the baseball world. Major League Baseball. Aaron Judge, free agent, wins 2022 American League MVP. Who wasn't going to see that coming? Stay tuned to see where he's going to sign. Hopefully come back to my Yankees, but Giants try to throw a boatload of money out there, and they got a whole lot of money. They ready to spend. Mets the same thing. Everybody's trying to go and give him whatever it takes to get him away from the Yankees. And you know, Yankees act like they ain't trying to pay. Come on, man, stop that. He's definitely worth the money. All right, anywho, Paul Goldschmidt wins the 2022 National League MVP. Congratulations. Boxing news. Tank Davis will fight Hector Luis Garcia on January 7th prior to his mega fight with Ryan Garcia April 15th. I don't like it. You know, the mega fight, I don't want nothing to happen. He can lose. Things like that happen. I don't know what's going on with that. I just don't like it. And I know them guys are not fighting for no belts and stuff like that, so I just don't like it. I got a bad feeling. It might be upset. You doing stuff like this before we get to the mega fight. Even though the mega fight, it's a done deal's on. But that's just what how I feel about that. Also, on to NFL's notes. Washington football team disciplined group of players, including the starting quarterback Taylor Heineke, for drinking on the team plane, breaking league policy stemming from the Titans. Offensive coordinator Todd Downing was arrested for DUI early Friday, and NFL just doing a crackdown on that, pretty much tighten that up. So, moving on to some other notes. Rob I'm botching the last name. McClangan. He's a well-known trainer, famous. He worked with Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, just to say the least, amongst others. He was arrested Friday in Rhode Island on fugitive from justice charges stemming from warrants for rape and drugging for intercourse and an alleged incident in downtown Boston. That's a whole lot to unpack right there with that guy. So let justice prevail for that. If that is just be true, because come on now, you doing stuff like that, get out of here with that. Come on, man. You need to be under the jail doing things like that. That's out of pocket. Anyway, moving on to some brighter notes. Want to shout out to, my guy Chad Kelly, Canadian Football League, quarterback from the Argonauts, winning 24-23 over the Blue Bombers to win the Grey Cup. Quarterback Chad Kelly was out there with his 4-6, throwing for 4 out of 6 for 43 yards and 2 carries, 21 rushing yards. Big run play to extend the drive in the clutch time when it needed the most. It was 2nd and 15, needed to extend the drive. Came up big. Congratulations to him. I'm glad that, winning championships. Great celebration. I believe they're going to be celebrating sometime today or tomorrow. I believe they're going to be having a celebration before the Thanksgiving, and they having a good time and celebrating it. And euphoria's in the air. Congratulations to quarterback Chad Kelly and the Argonauts, Canadian Football League, for winning the Grey Cup. Also, ready to get into this NBA recap. Before we do this, you know what we got to do. Give a quick shout out to the sponsors. You need fresh gear, fresh clothing, go to Catch Baby Clothing Brand. Got some new heat too. You need fresh gear, fresh clothing, go to Catch Baby Clothing Brand. Stay tuned, we got some things we working on. And you need event planning, go to the Wild Production Events. You need event planning, go to Wild Production Events. And you already know, hairstylist Tatiana and the stylist, yours truly. We on the Lakers tip right now. NBA recap. Games that took place from last Thursday to Monday night. We're going right into it. Nets 109, 107 over the Blazers. KD 35 points, 8 rebounds. Ben Simmons 15 points, 7 rebounds. He's feeling himself, coming around. I like it. Dame Dollar 25 points, 11 assists. Simons 24 points. Clippers 96-91 over the Pistons. Kawhi Leonard's return first game back out of 12-game absence. Low management, dealing with injuries, etc., doing the Kawhi Leonard things. Give me a break. He only had 6 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Bogdanovic, 26 points. And the Lakers, we was 121 over the Pistons. Bogdanovic, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And Hayes, 18 points, 9 assists. Anthony Davis, another dominant performance, doing what we do. 38 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks, 1 steal. This the AD that we need. This the AD that we love. We need this night in and night out on a nightly basis. Russell Westbrook, 10 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds. Off the bench, doing what he do. Got the W. Wizards, 107. 106 over the Heat in overtime. Jimmy Butler's out. Kyle Lowry, 24 points, 15 assists, 10 rebounds. Bradley Beal, 27 points, 8 assists. Cavaliers, 132 over the Hornets in overtime. 76ers, 110 over the Bucks. Giannis, 25 points, 4 assists, 14 rebounds. Portis, 21 points, 11 rebounds. Joel Embiid, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Tyrese Maxey, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Giannis Antetokounmpo was mad after the game, made an apology for knocking the ladder over and pushing the people out the way and stuff. I mean, with the ladder, not pushing the people, but knocking the ladder away from pushing the people out the way, so they wouldn't be putting. They were setting up the ladder so they can take the rim. Take the rim down because it was an event. I guess they had to, they do events at the arena. Whatever event was coming up, they had to tear it down and get, tear the court down and get ready for the event. Giannis wanted to get some extra free throws up after the game, man, because he missed 11 free throws. Bad game, just got back in the hiccups on free throw. He was doing good for a while, but now he got back in the woes lately. So he's dealing with that, frustrated, want to work on the game afterwards. So, he apologized with that. Montrezl Harrell basically got him off the court when he came and took the ball because he wanted to be getting some workout in after the game. Meanwhile, he basically really didn't play. But he trying to work on his game and do what he needed to do to get right. But, come on, dog. You can work on the game some other time. It ain't that big of a deal. Clearly you're not playing. You could work harder in practice. You could do something harder in practice. Whatever you need to be doing, you need to be doing that in practice, or you should be able to do something else or get along. I understand. Y'all both have separate balls. All right, y'all both could just be working out on the court if it was like that, But he frustrated. He not playing. Giannis frustrated because of the bad free throws caused a loss because it was a close game. Giannis missed 11 free throws. They lost by 8 points. Come on, you do the math. So game fall on the shoulders. So it's all much about to do about nothing. But I like stuff like that. On Giannis' part, Harrell, I'm like, all right, that ain't really a big deal. He ain't trying to move. All right, we just going out here working on my game out here too. Simple as that. It could have just been done like that, I believe. We're going to continue. The Magic, 108-107 over the Bulls. Jalen Suggs nails a game-winning 3 at the end, with his 20 points and 8 assists and 5 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan, 41 points, 4 rebounds. And Celtics, 117-109 over the Pelicans. Jason Tatum, 19 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 27 points, 7 assists, and 10 rebounds. No Zion Williams. CJ McCollum, 18 points, 5 rebounds. Brandon Ingram, 25 points, 7 assists. Jazz, 134-133. Jazz, 134-133 over the Suns. I'm sorry. Laura Markkanen nails game-winning 3. Game-winning shot, footwork, spin move, fadeaway, jumper. impeccable. That thing was nice. Balling out there. Lauri Markkanen with his 38 points, 6 rebounds. Jordan Clarkson, 20 points. No Chris Paul. Devin Booker, 49 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. All these big point performances, and don't be winning like that with Devin Booker. That's just something I'm just paying attention to. And Cameron Payne and Ayton, 17 points each. Ayton also had 10 rebounds with his 8 assists. Warriors 111-101 over the Knicks. Stephen Curry, 24 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Klay Thompson, 20 points. Julius Randle, 20 points, 7 rebounds. R.J. Barrett, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. My ATL Hawks, 124 points, 122 over the Raps in overtime. It was a clutch win that we needed. Trae Young finds AJ Griffin going to the basket, diving. I mean, not diving to the basket, but going to the basket, throwing to him, and at the buzzer, boom, layup. We needed that. Trae Young, 33 points, 12 assists. Dejounte Murray, 17 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Barnes, 28 points and 9 assists, 11 rebounds. OG, 27 points, 5 assists. Pacers, 114-113 over the Magic. Wolves, 112-107. 112-109 over the 76ers. Edwards, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Joel Embiid, 32 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. Jazz, 118-113 over the Blazers. Clippers, 119-97 over the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard, 11 points, 4 assists. Johnson, 11 points. Nets, 127-115 over the Grizzlies. Kyrie, first game back from suspension, addresses the media before playing on social media and also to the press after the game, giving his deeply apology. So he's just letting everybody know he don't stand for no hate speech or no hate crime or, deeply apologies and, sorry offending people. So glad he's doubling down on the apologies and did the video as well. And as well, did it with the video, social media, and then did with the press, media press that was on scene, ask questions. And he let it know he didn't want to talk about, after he addressed that, he didn't want to do nothing else but talk about the game at hand, nor did he want to talk about the protesters that was outside of the Barclays Center. He just kept referring that he just wanted to keep it on the game at that point. Jaylen Brown also got himself in a little bit of hot water when he was commenting about keeping that same energy to the people in the crowd. I mean, not the people in the crowd, the people that was protesting, people that was protesting was saying keep that, the energy, this is, this the energy that he wanted. Later had to come back and apologize and let it be known he didn't know what type of crowd that was. Because, I believe they was the Black Hebrew Israelites, and they believe it's a whole thing with that. That's all, what their beliefs is versus the other people that identify themselves with Jews. So it just, like I say, thing that should brings about conversation, education, meetings, sitting downs, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, behind the camera, in front of the camera. Just let this be an educational thing, and each one teach one, and let it be notorious, and make that a big thing, and make that a whole big deal. That's just how I feel about it. Honestly, and I'm going to keep reiterating that point. Let's get into the numbers. Kyrie, first game back after 8-game suspension. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists, and 26 minutes of play. Definitely was rusty. Ben Simmons, 22 points, center, season high. He playing center, started. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 11 for 13 from the field. He feeling himself. He balling. He's doing good. KD, 26 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. No Ja Morant, out indefinitely with the grade 1 left ankle sprain. Brooks, 31 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Adams, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Warriors, 127-120 over the Rockets. Klay Thompson balling out there, 41 points, 4 rebounds. Klay Thompson is back, balling, doing his thing. Like I said, Steph Curry, 33 points, 15 assists, 6 rebounds. Porter, 30 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Smith, 22 points, 7 rebounds. Nuggets, 98-97 over the Mavs. No Joker. Howland, 29 points, 6 assists. Luka, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Bulls, 121-107 over the Celtics. Zach LaVine didn't like being benched last game, and so he showed up and showed out. Made sure he balled out this game. 22 impactful points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 for 10 from the 3. Controlling the game, putting his impact on the game. DeMar DeRozan, 28 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds. Jason Tatum, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Jaylen Brown, 25 points, 7 rebounds. Also, I meant to say, when I was discussing the Lakers, LeBron James is going to be missing another game, sitting out his 5th straight game. He ain't going to be playing until after the break, after the Thanksgiving break. Recover from the injury, load management, doing his LeBron James thing, a whole mixture of everything, you name it. Gotta get into the Warriors. Wolves 105-111 over the Heat. Cavaliers 114-102 over the Hawks. Bad loss. Trae Young 25 points, 10 assists. Dejounte Murray 11 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 for 17 from the field goal. Bad game. Talk about on social media he gonna be better. Yeah, I'll let him know. Yeah, we definitely need to be better. We didn't bring you here for this. Don't do my guy Trae Young like that. Be that guy that he can count on, rely on a nightly basis. Don't do my guy Trae Young like that. Don't fall off on him now. We just getting started. Donovan Mitchell got 29 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. Darius Garland, 26 points, 9 assists. Bucks 119-111 over the Blazers. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 37 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. Simmons, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Clippers 121-114 over the Jazz. Also, I wanted to, before I get into about to dive into some college stuff. Good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nets. I thought the Nets was gonna win. They're messing me all up. Not Brooklyn Nets. 97-111. The Sixers is up 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and they got Kyrie and these guys just jacking up shots. Ben Simmons looking lost out there. Don't even know like what type of offense he wanted to run and be a part of. Ain't no type of threat out there. Get big down there. Just do some things in the paint consistently. Get big down there in the paint. Missing free throws and stuff. Come on. That's bad. Can't believe it. But anyway, getting back to the show. I'm just disgusted at the Brooklyn Nets right now. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, and most of the guys. Everybody's Stephen Curry's brother. Joe Harris on the bench. The unit's there. O'Neal's in there. Bruce O'Neal. I'm like, what's going on? No Joel Embiid. No Maxey. Tobias Harris got hurt. No James Harden. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even gotta address the Nets about this because I'm addressing them right now because this is horrible, Nets. This is a bad loss. If y'all don't do no turnaround in less than 3 minutes to go right now, this is a horrible loss. There's no way that y'all should be able to lost this game when no Joel Embiid, no Tyrese Maxey, no James Harden, Tobias Harris got hurt, and y'all got y'all full squad out there. I mean, I know Tobias Harris got back in the game, but he got a hobble ankle. He twisted his ankle throughout the game. It's just sad. I mean, I know it's a Philly and all, but come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy, man. It's definitely crazy right now. All right, I gotta get back to the show. All right. On a serious note, the Virginia football player, running back Mike Hollins, that was hospitalized for the tragic shooting. He's released from the hospital, and he told his mom about the story. The mom told press and media about the story. So glad he's good. Glad he's making it. Great grace to God, and condolences to the rest of the family members and to the victims and the families that's involved. Sad tragedy. All right, we're gonna get into this. Because I'm about to get into the college world right now, real quick. About to just recap some college things that's going on. Men's college basketball, my Kentucky, 72-88, Gonzaga, bad loss. Baylor, 80-75 over UCLA. Virginia, 70-61. Illinois men's basketball, and Virginia not believing top ranked team. So glad Virginia University got some feel good for them. Louisville, 71-63 over the Texas. And excuse me. Louisville 71-63 over the Texas women's college basketball. I'm going to women's college basketball now. Southern Carolina 76-71 over Stanford in overtime. And now we're getting to college football recap. And then the Virginia players are being remembered by the Virginia University. Definitely so. I'm glad that they're doing it's got something nice playing for them, and that the people mourn properly, be there for them. They're doing all the proper things. They cancel the rest of the football season. They cancel the last game they have for this coming Saturday as well, for this coming weekend as well. They canceled that, and the basketball program and other sports is going on, but just now is not time. They're going to get back to football. Next year that everybody just grieve and get through this process. Get through this tough process. Navy 17-14 over UCF. Big win for Navy. Michigan 19-17 over Illinois. Field goal to win at the end. Yeah, that was close. TCU 29-28. Baylor field goal at the buzzer to win. Yeah, that was close. All these field goals wins. Georgia 16-6 over Kentucky. Ohio State 43-30 Maryland. And Penn State 55-10 over the Rutgers. Georgia Tech 21-17 in North Carolina. It was a good time for Georgia. Major upset, crazy. South Carolina 63-38 over Tennessee was crazy, and their quarterback is hurt out for the season. It went wild in South Carolina. Everybody's going crazy for that. Mind blowing. Oklahoma 28-13 over Oklahoma State. USC 48-45 over UCLA. Oregon 20-17 over Utah. Arkansas 42-27 over Ole Miss. And shout out to Casey Kelly, tight end for the Ole Miss. Stay tuned. You already know. And Las Vegas will host men's Final Four for the first time, with the Allegiant Stadium serving as the venue for the 2027-28 season. It will be, in the 2008 part of the 2008 part of that 2027-28 season. Also, EA Sports is bringing back college football video game to launch in the summer 2024, and plans to actually include role players, name, image, and likeness and stuff, getting all that stuff worked out. Now, on some sober news, New Mexico basketball player Mike Peake lured by 4 students before altercation and fatal shooting by Brandon Travis, 19-year-old New Mexico student. Also had a 17. Travis had a 17-year-old female and 2 of Travis' friends. This took place on New Mexico. It took place on New Mexico's Residence Hall. School put out a statement heartbreaking statement, as of course, but definitely didn't neglect the fact that these guys broke, student athletes broke curfew, which violated team rules, and just because of the situation, happened after curfew, and then another, the other, it's a fellow student. Could send my condolences to that fellow student. There's the one that passed. The basketball player, he's in the hospital hurt. Just wanted to clear that up so there's no confusions on that. But yeah, definitely send my condolences to the families that's involved with it, the ones that lost and the ones that's in the hospital, and then everybody involved, because now that guy got himself in the situation, so, and got other people involved. The 17-year-old female definitely, just wanted to point that out. She's been apprehended already. So nothing on the other two friends. Moving on to kind of wrap this stuff up for this show. College football recap. I forgot. Got a shout out to Jackson State University and everything Coach Palm doing. 24-13 over ALCN. Tigers 11-0, undefeated, unblemished season. Congratulations, first time ever for Jackson State University going undefeated like that. Everything Coach Palm doing, he's doing great. He got his son that's out there balling, safety, and quarterback. So they're doing their things over there. Congratulations to them. Also wanted to get the top 6 for the college football playoff. Brooklyn Nets just lost to the game just ended. Just lost 106-115 to the Sixers. Ben Simmons giving everybody love and stuff like that after all the chippy competition, and I thought he was gonna pull it out, man. I'm just. They trashed for that. They was supposed to. They took them guys lightly. They didn't bring the juice. They didn't bring the energy. They didn't have no Maxey, no Joel, no James Harden, Ahabo Harris, Tobias Harris, and y'all came up short like this. Blasphemous. This is straight blasphemous. All right, get to the top 6. Georgia number 1, of course, still. Ohio State number 2. Michigan number 3. Keep it up, Michigan. TCU number 4. LSU number 5. USC's looking, they sliding up in there. Not number 6. Okay. NFLPA for the NFL Players Association claims NFL and its teams have colluded against players' pursuit of fully guaranteed deals. And I say it's about time that they filed that grievance that they did. An independent arbitrator is going to, look at this matter. Congratulations, because y'all need to get that done for real though. Like yesterday. I will be recapping NFL games on the next Espresso Fresh Bar Sports Show. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get to it. A lot of stuff to address. We're gonna get into it. A lot to unpack of the games and the drama that ensued, and from the aftermath of the results of these games. So we're gonna dive heavy into that on the next episode of Fresh Sports Show. Also, before we get out of here, I wanted to. This guy, Florida quarterback Marquise Stokes, lost his mind and must have thought, because his name is Marcus, he must have thought he was black. Because he needs to stop this. He new fool for this one. You foolish to do this. He lost his scholarship from the University of Florida after he posted clips of him using the N-word in rap songs you want to be singing along. I don't know why you thought like this was gonna go unseen. And you a prevalent, notable 4-star quarterback with a promising future, they were saying, with multiple offers. You picked and choose what college that you land on, because you had several offers. Man, I tell you, I tell it. Now I know he apologized and he taking the responsibility for fully, and I appreciate that. But he gonna learn from this, like he said. He gonna learn from this, and he gonna be better. He's young. He gonna learn from this. He gonna be better. But he do have every right. I mean, the University of Florida, they do have every right to pull that scholarship from him, let him know, yeah, we not tolerating this here. We can't do that on our watch. We just can't do it. They can't have it. Sorry, man. But yeah, he gonna learn from this. He gonna learn from this. He gonna work his way back up to the Division One. He gonna have to go to some JUCO, whatever, and then work his way back up to D1, or he can get to a bottom tier D1. Desperate. He's talented, like they say is. He's going to get. He gonna may have to earn the scholarship or whatever, but he's going to resurface if he is who they claim he is, with a promise of future 4-star quarterback. Anyways, this was fun. This was nice. Like I said, the next episode of Fresh Sports Show, we're going to definitely dive into this NFL recap and get into that. Please continue to watch Fresh Sports Show. Appreciate you guys tuning in, listening. Fresh Sports Show is going to be at the YMCA York Turkey Trout. Happy Thanksgiving to all. I'm going to be staying tuned. I'm going to be doing the show for Thanksgiving. You already know. Gotta do something. You already know Fresh Sports just gotta do something. Thank you. We're going to let this cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. I'm going to be watching my Lakers taking on the Suns. We need this W. Come on, let's make it 4 in a row. We need this. Let's get it done. Dominating AD. I'm going to need a dominated AD. I'm going to need Russell Westbrook do his thing. And I appreciate us going out with a bang for the Thanksgiving break. Let's get this W. Eat heavy. Come back. Get back into the swing of things. Let's go Lakers. And like I said, let it cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. Stay tuned for Fresh Sports Show. Thursdays on local community access channel, 6 p.m. Fresh Sports Show. Every Thursday, 6 p.m. on the local community access channel. And Fresh Bar at the YouTube channel. At me, Fresh Sports Show _ on the Instagram. And we doing some things. Stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah, bro. I got to get you on the show.